Hey guys, I'm in the shop working on my Tiger 800 today. I just recently picked up this bike and got the oil changed, and I noticed that, so the previous owner, he always changed his oil too. He didn't bring it to the shop. So as a result, we've got the service overdue light on this thing. And if you change your own oil in these Triumphs, you're probably familiar with that. If you can see that very well. And then somewhere in here, one of these menus, it also shows that the mileage that it's overdue. So I did a little research, and it looks like this should be fairly easy to actually reset this yourself without having to bring it to the dealer. I know the guy that I bought this from, the dealer in his city, wanted like 50 bucks just to flash that code off there, and I didn't think that made sense. So a couple things that I did. I found some software. So first of all, I got this basic OBDII connector that has a USB connector on it, and I will leave a link down below from Amazon where I got that. And on your underneath the passenger seat here, your OBDII plug just sits down on a little plastic piece. Just pull that up, and there's the plug that we're going to be plugging into. So here, let me get this opened up, and then I'll show you. All right, so this is the software, and I found this on the Tiger, it's actually the Tiger UK forum. I will try to leave a link down below to the forum post where you can find this. One thing I'll mention too, when I first was trying to get this software, I saw it in the post, it said that the software was, basically that there's a PDF down below that you could open up, or not a PDF, a zip file that you can open up, and I couldn't find it until I actually joined the forum. And then once you're a member, then you can actually have access to the software attachment. So just kind of an FYI. But this looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward. So this is basically just the instructions. I got 28 pages of instructions here, which I'm not going to read all this. I'm just going to plug it in, and I'm going to see if I can get this thing to work. And Windows does not like it when I try to run this software, this Tiger Tool EXE. So run anyway. We're going to agree. So, okay, what we're going to do, now this is the first time I've used this thing, so you guys are going to kind of see live with me. So let me set up a tripod here. Take my connector, the port off the bike. We're going to plug this in. I'll plug in the USB on my laptop. Let's see, we have to have the key. I think the ignition key has to be on. Bike not running, but ignition key on. So let's see what happens if I do select the port. All right, so I'm going to close the app. I've got it connected. I've got the key on. I'm going to open the program. Okay, so I'm supposed to select a port, but I don't have any options to select. So why is that? Okay, I've got to do a little bit of troubleshooting here, and then I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. I think I figured this out. So what I did, I'm not the most technically savvy guy. What I did was go into the devices menu, and then inside of there I found this device, which is connected to the USB, the OBDII reader, and I basically just clicked on it, and it seemed like it sort of activated it or something. So anyway, now when I open the Tiger tool up, it's showing COM3, which I guess is good. Hit OK. Oh, and I don't have the ignition on now. Okay, the ignition is on. Oh, okay, there's a connect button. So I hit connect. Oh, looks like it's doing something. Reading ECU data. Battery voltage. Looky here, this is what we want. So I don't know how well you can see this on camera. But on here, it gives me my current odometer reading, 12,428. So distance to service, 6,000 miles. Time to service, 365 days. Okay. So here we can set service. So it's basically taking today plus 6,000 miles, saying set service due at 18,000. So what I'm going to do is just check this off. Oh, I guess I can't turn it off. Looks like it's a one or the other situation. But what I can do, I'm going to hit this reset. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I hit reset service interval, and it looks like the service, the little tool icon, is actually off on the dash now. Cool. So that's all I had to do was just reset the service. So I guess I'll leave it at 6,000 miles, which is fine. So, okay, so that's really it. That's pretty simple. So it looks like in here, if you want to, you can also change units. You know, I'm in America, so everything's English. There's other things you can do. So there you can check your ABS. Okay, so this is something I think I'm going to do in another video. I'm not going to do it now. But you can actually balance your air intake off of this tool, which is pretty cool. I don't think that's ever been done on this bike, 12,000 miles. So I will make another video on how to do that. Basic information. So, you know, this is a pretty simple tool, but, you know, for my needs, this is really exactly what I want to be able to do. So hopefully that was helpful. Like I said, if you want to see me balance the throttle bodies, stay tuned. I've got to actually pull this thing apart, and I've got to change the air filter. So I've got to pull the tank off to do that. So when I do that, then I'll have everything open and I can get to those throttle bodies. So I'll go ahead and do that. But as you can see now, that light, the service light, is off of the dash. So I think we fixed it. Yep, it's gone. Cool. So that's pretty simple. I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave a link. I'll leave a link to this this OBDII port that I found. I think it was 20 bucks off of Amazon, really cheap. I'll leave a link down below to the Tiger UK forum. Like I said before, in order to get access to this, you have to actually join the forum, which isn't a bad thing because there's you know, thousands of posts out there, and there's a lot of good Tiger information. So hopefully you guys found that helpful. If you're interested in seeing more stuff like this, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.